up, you guys? Tom is back with another LinScents video, and today I have a fragrance from the house of Haramain. Alright, but before I get into that, let me just say thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for the comments, the likes, the dislikes. You know, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I don't really see that many dislikes, so I must be doing something right, hopefully. Anyways, enough with blowing smoke up my own ass. Let's get into this fragrance, okay? This fragrance, again, from the house of Haramain. You guys know it's another one of those Arabian fragrance houses. They make great clones. Haramain, you got Royal Stallion, you have Amber Oud, you have Oud 36. They just make unbelievable fragrances. The presentation on most of these, fragrances is above and beyond amazing, okay? And I'm looking at this right now, just looking at it inside the box, and I have no doubts that the presentation on this one is going to be just as nice. So let's get into it. And this may be a fragrance that many people are not familiar with. Now, I actually just looked on YouTube, and there's actually only one other person that has reviewed this fragrance. So make that number 2 coming up. And here we go. This one is Haramain Etoiles. Okay, I think I'm saying that right. That's what he said, so I'm just going out for what he said. Etoiles. Okay, now sounds kind of niche, Etoiles, but take a look at this packaging. Okay, it's actually a whole box, and then there's like this sleeve. It's gonna be just like one of those VHS tapes right here. You're just gonna pull it out. But one thing I've noticed, this is like a nice hard plastic, and underneath is also a nice hard type plastic. So already big points to them for that. But let's get into it and see if there's anything good about this fragrance. Now, I've been on a roll as far as getting a lot of, fall, almost winter-like fragrances. And again, with Wisconsin, fall and winter can pretty much last up until probably like middle June anyways. But it is starting to warm up a little bit, and I'm gonna have to start getting some of these warmer fragrances, warmer weather fragrances. But reading these notes, I'm gonna read them to you guys. Now, I'm not sure exactly, again, how accurate this is, but got top notes of green apple, clary sage. We got bergamot and aquatic notes. At the heart, we got orange blossom, geranium, lavender, and nutmeg. And at the base, we got some moss, musk, cedarwood, ambergris. So a lot of those notes right there just scream spring, summer, warm weather months. Especially that, man, I just love a nice cedarwood. Then you got that sage. Probably going to add like this nice, fresh herbiness to this fragrance. You got some bergamot, going to give that citrus, some aquatic notes, some green apple. So here we go. Again, Etoiles. Down there, we got some batch code stuff right there. Nice little scan QR right there if you need to. But here we go. We open that thing up like a VHS tape. And boom, we got that. And then now we must open it like a book now. And boom, there you go. So boom, boom. This thing feels really nice in the hand. Now, it's not as heavy as some of the others, but it's definitely got some nice weight to it. Look at that nice big old like silver plaque right there on the front. This emblem right here, Etoiles. If you can see that Haramain on the bottom. We got nothing going down there. Well, there you go. Cap just fell down. Seems pretty heavy right there. Made a loud thumping noise. But it's all about the juice on the inside. So let's get into it. All right. Got nothing on over here. Oh, and by the way, the fragrance that I did yesterday, that Amber, I'm going to do a full review on that one pretty soon. Because that fragrance is actually pretty damn good. Now, it had that smokiness, that incensiness. And then later on throughout the night, it had almost like this sweet honey, kind of like tobacco-ish smell too. Maybe that was that smokiness, but it had this sweet honey, almost syrupy smell. The later, the fragrance was able to, mellow out a little bit, okay? That thing was amazing, and the performance on that is easily plus 8+ hours, okay? Goodness gracious, how can I going today with this shit? But anyways, here we go. I'm gonna go on this side. The watch hand. Nice big old blast of juice. Ooh. So right away, you do get this big, fresh blast of that green apple and that bergamot, which is very nice. You do kind of get this nice herbiness from that clary sage, which lends this nice, fresh, kind of spicy take to this fragrance. Wow, this is very nice. I'm just trying to think what this is similar to. It reminds me of something. I just can't put my hand on what it is. Again, when you smell so many different fragrances, and especially if you smell them, you know, you smell so many at a, you know, at any given time, it's just so hard to pinpoint exactly what fragrance this is kind of cloning. However, it is something similar, not to what anything I've got, but something similar to what I've smelled before. Maybe with the note breakdown that you guys just heard, you guys can kind of throw out some ideas. But you guys, this thing is really nice. It's pretty potent too. That citrus opening with that nice fresh green apple with that sage. I am starting to get a little bit of that nutmeg now. Man. Okay, that orange blossom kind of giving it this little floral, sweet kind of take to it as well. Sweet floral. Got a little bit of that lavender kind of lending this kind of barbershop-y smell as well. So, got a lot of stuff going on in this fragrance right up front, okay? But let me just say, that is definitely going to be a nice fragrance, especially for that spring, summer. Now, I feel like this fragrance is going to do really well in the high heat when you start sweating, and then your pores start sweating a little bit, and then you got this fragrance on your chest and stuff, and it really starts getting warm outside, and you're sweating, and you just, all those different body smells on yourself, and that nice fragrance is going to just start pumping, pushing out. This thing is going to be a nice summertime fragrance. Definitely a nice daytime fragrance if you're just going to be out and about on the beach or something like that. I wouldn't consider this like a, you know, maybe this could be a nice playful, if you're at the club maybe at night. Maybe if you're, hell, like we were in New Orleans and it's a nice warm night out. You just want to walk along that French Quarter, that Canal Street. You want to throw some of this on, this would be awesome for you. But man, this is very nice, you guys. Again, that is just a first impression on that. I can definitely give you guys a full review on that as well sometime in the near future. But with that being said, I am definitely digging this fragrance. Again, this fragrance was less than 35 bucks. Again, look at that presentation. This nice kind of like, it's like kind of got these bumpy little, you know, dots, almost like, what is it, that stuff that what is that stuff that the blind people used to read? What is that called? Braille. Yeah, that's what. Couldn't think of it, but it's got like this nice braille like coating on here, but that nice silver plating right there, which looks very nice on this. Just nice and elegant. Almost kind of, if you think about it, kind of reminds me of, I think it's that, I'm not sure if it's Dolce & Gabbana, that amber with that nice little plate that it has right there or something like that, but it's more at the top. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit, but there you go. This is Etoiles from Haramain, okay? Nice, fresh, citrusy, green apple. Got a little bit of herbiness from that sage. But again, you do get this nice little spice, this little sweet spice from that nutmeg in here. Again, that orange blossom giving it the floral note as well. You guys, this one, again, is definitely a nice one to get in the rotation. Definitely going to be nice for, again, that summer, that nice high heat. You can probably get away with this in springtime too, as long as you're pushing about 70 degrees or higher. But this one I would not wear. Now, unless you're going to go into the office in the wintertime, definitely you can throw that on. It's going to be non-offensive at all. It's going to be actually a people pleaser, honestly. But with that being said, definitely spring, summer, high heat. This thing right here is going to be a nice bottle nice fragrance to go after, okay? You can get this in your collection. Again, nice presentation. The cap is down there somewhere. I'm not gonna go down there and get it because you're gonna see nothing but fat ass going down that way. So we'll kind of leave that down there until I'm done with this video. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, hit the likes, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time, all right? Peace out. Yeah.